Yes, air dominance and air superiority, while related, are distinctly different in military aviation. See how Pravin, the defense expert who needs no introduction, so to speak, explained the difference.
Capabilities of the two sides in the virtual domain of war. Now this is very important, and what I noticed it that the Iranians had a comparative capability in the virtual domains of war to the Israelis, which is good news for Iran. Now it all started with the cyber capabilities. You all may remember that the first software weapon to damage the physical infrastructure, it was created by the Israelis and the Americans called Stuxnet in 2010, and it was used to damage the centrifuges of the Iran nuclear program, and something like 20% of these centrifuges were damaged or destroyed, and the whole program of the Iranians nuclear program was pulled back by a couple of years. Since then, the Iranians have paid a lot of importance to cyber, and with help from China and Russia. Then in electronic warfare also, the Iranians had good capabilities, and as far as space is concerned, whereas the Israelis used the American GPS, the Iranians used the Chinese Beidou for their precision firing. As I have repeatedly said, these three virtual domains of war are the key to being in the war, to being in the game, which is the electromagnetic spectrum or the electronic warfare, cyber, and space. So Iran has those capabilities comparable to the Israelis. Now the last one and the most important one is Iran's asymmetrical warfare, its capabilities and its how it will use them, the tactics of it. Now this, as I said, is not known to the Israelis. So let me start by first seeing the strength of the Israelis in this 12-day war. Without doubt, the Israeli Air Force, given its technology superiority, is one of the finest air forces in the world. And the Iranians are nowhere a match to the Israeli Air Force. Now we know that American personnel, they are in Israel, they were helping with the ISR, with the integrated air and missile defense system, in addition to so many other support systems, they were there. So when President Trump said that the Israeli Air Force had control of the sky, which is what we call air dominance, it was a reality. The problem here is that when you have two adversaries like Iran and Israel, which do not have contiguous borders but are separated by a distance of something like 1,800 kilometers as the crow flies, air dominance becomes meaningless.
In his same video, Mr. Pravin has again pointed out Pakistan Air Force superiority over India's Air Force without naming the former.
Air dominance is important, for example, between India and Pakistan, which has contiguous border, and which is why during Operation Sindoor I emphasized that the air battle of the 6th 7th May night was absolutely important, because of course between India and Pakistan, since they are pure military competitors, air dominance may not be possible, but certainly air superiority can be achieved by one side, and whichever side achieves the air superiority, it creates a passage for the faster movement of its land forces or the army, which is not the case here between Israel and Iran.
Mini Azabud Zainab Sarfraz Ahmad, Karachi, Pakistan, Ana Zainab Sarfraz Ahmad, Karachi, Pakistan.